The Wales Air Ambulance is warning of the dangers of using lasers after one of its doctors was temporarily blinded. The crew were attending an emergency incident at the time, and the effects were still being felt by the doctor days later. Well, we can cross now to Captain Grant Elgar from the Wales Air Ambulance. Thank you for joining us. Captain Elgar, you were flying the aircraft at the time. Can you tell us what exactly happened?
So we dropped a patient off in Cardiff. We were returning back to our base here at Devon. And we knew it was firework night, so we was quite high up in the air. We were over Swansea Bay, and as we was coming in, back to descend back into Devon, we noticed a green glare flashing on my door. So I warned the crew and I told them we were getting lasered at this particular time. And then we continued into Devon, and we landed as soon as we can.
That seems like a very powerful blast. What was it actually like for your colleague on board?
It was, you know, we can only class it like it wasn't like a pen that you can buy in the local shops. It was more of an industrial-sized laser beam. And these effects on us, on any of the crew, or anybody flying an aircraft, you know, it can be quite catastrophic, especially if you hit the pilot. And for this aircraft itself, we fly it solo pilot. It's only me who's able to fly it. And it's inevitably my responsibility for the safety of the crew, the patients, and the aircraft to get them from A to B, you know, as safely as I can. But I can't, if we're prolonged exposure to these lasers, you know, it hits the pilot, we can get temporary blindness, black spots, which could be catastrophic because we can't land the aircraft.
And equally, if you'd had a patient on board, presumably you'd have had to have grounded the aircraft, which could have put them at risk.
Well, that's the thing, you know, we pick up babies, premature babies, all the way up to, you know, really elderly people in this aircraft daily. We're flying around Wales constantly. We're in the 4 aircraft that we carry now, where we have now. So one of the people that we're carrying on board, the patients that we have, are normally quite critically ill. So the last thing they need, that if I get incapacitated by a laser, that we prolong their treatment they need in A&E.
Well, let's hope anybody watching this who might be tempted to do something as stupid as that listens to what you had to say tonight. Captain Elgar, thank you very much indeed.